Welcome back to our Loomis head series. Today we'll focus on one of the most important angles in portrait drawing, the three-quarter view. This is the angle you see most often in real portraits, so it's critical to master it. Let's jump right in. We begin with the Loomis circle. This represents the cranium, the round mass of the skull. Don't just think of it as a flat circle. Imagine holding a ball in your hand. That's the feeling we want when we draw it. I draw two guides, the vertical center line and the brow line. In a straight-on head these are centered, but in a three-quarter view, they shift. The vertical line slides toward the near side, wrapping around the sphere. The brow line curves too, hugging the round form. This shift is small but powerful. It's what tells the viewer that the head is turning in space. Next, we cut away the side plane, the famous Loomis slice. Notice, on the near side it looks wide, on the far side it shrinks. This is perspective at work. Just like when you look at a box from an angle, on top, we mark the hairline. From the base of the slice, we drop down to the chin. Keep the three equal divisions: hairline, brow nose, nose chin. This rhythm is what gives the head balance. Now we link the chin to the circle, shaping the jawline. On the near side, the jaw is fully visible. On the far side, it's compressed. Always exaggerate this difference slightly because in reality, perspective makes one side appear larger than the other. This step alone can make your head feel three-dimensional. The eye line is 1/3 down between brow and nose. Here's the trick. It curves. The near eye sits wider, while the far eye appears narrower. This curve around the sphere is essential. It shows depth. Above it, I build the forehead as a tilted block. Don't think of it as a flat surface. Imagine it sloping backwards slightly. Now the nose, one of the most important blocks. Think of it as a wedge projecting forward. It has four main planes: the top plane, the front plane, the side planes left and right, and the underside plane. But in this three-quarter view, the far side plane disappears. We only see the near side plane, the front, and the underside. Notice how the root of the nose flows directly from the brow ridge. It's not stuck on. It's carved out as part of the same mass. If you draw the nose as just lines, it will feel flat. But if you see it as a boxy wedge, you'll always know how to shade it, no matter where the light comes from. Take time here. Understanding this block is what makes portraits believable. From the nose and brow, I extend upward into the forehead and hairline. The skull bulges outward here, and the hair sits like a separate layer on top. I think of the hair mass like a helmet. It wraps around the form. Now the ear. Remember the rule. The ear sits between the brow line and the base of the nose. Even in this angle, that proportion stays true. Then we add the neck. The neck is not a thin stick. It's a cylinder that supports the head. The front connects under the chin. The back connects under the skull, slanting slightly forward. Finally, the hair. Think of the hair as big shapes, not little strands. It flows over the cranium, and its silhouette is often more important than the details. By blocking it in broadly, you make the head feel finished, even before adding texture. Now let's refine the facial features and transform the mannequin into a real portrait. I add nostrils, adjust the bridge, and show how the near nostril overlaps the far one. Perspective makes the far side recede. The corners of the mouth align vertically with the pupils or inner corners of the eyes. In this angle, the lips wrap around the muzzle area, curving with the cylinder of the mouth. The near eye is wide, open, and clear. The far eye is narrower, partially hidden by the curve of the skull. The brows arch across the brow ridge, wrapping around the form. Here, I stress again, always think of blocks and curves, never flat lines. And here we are, the finished three-quarter Loomis head. This is the single most important angle to practice. Why? Because it's the one you'll see in portraits, photographs, and even classical paintings. It shows the depth of the face without losing recognition. Here are some tips before you go. Draw it repeatedly. Try both left-facing and right-facing three-quarter views. Each time, your understanding of perspective grows. Vary the features. Don't just copy my example. Try wide noses, narrow noses, strong jaws, softer jaws. The Loomis method works for all of them. Check proportions. Always compare hairline, brow nose, nose chin. These thirds keep the drawing believable. Think in planes. Especially for the nose and eyes. Planes give volume. Lines alone do not. Finally, if you've enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and go back to the earlier episodes if you missed them. Each episode builds on the last, so the more you follow, the stronger your drawing foundation becomes. And don't go anywhere. We've got more head angles coming in the next lessons. So stay tuned, keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next episode.